All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. That's all praises to who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father and Yahushai for his beloved Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazaban, the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, Lord Will, with another video to edify, and I wanted to go on to this. You know, we're being shown evident tokens that this is at the end, that this whole rulership is about to be taken out, and that the Lord is visiting the world. This is 2 Ezra 9:1. It says, "And he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself." And the way you do that is peep out what's going on in the world. Take everything in and say, you know what? Yeah, there's been people will sit here and say there have always been wars, but here it is. Has everybody always had nuclear capabilities altogether? Has everybody always had trade disagreements at once? Has all these wars taken place at one time and economic collapse hitting everybody? This is something to measure with the scriptures. It says, "And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." And we're seeing this, we're seeing all these signs in the world, and it's looking like this is going to be the time where the Lord is about to start visiting the world. It says, verse 3, "Therefore, when now there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, which are happening." A yellow vest protest is back. Protests in America, protests in Haiti, all these other places. Then thou shalt understand, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders, and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. So this is evident that this is the end, because the powerful wonders and effects and signs, and these storms and these wildfires are part of that. It says 5 tropical cyclones are in the Atlantic at the same time for only the second time in history. It says it's peak hurricane season, and that's clear when you look at the Atlantic Ocean, which has 5 active tropical cyclones at the same time for only the second time in history. The only other time where there were 5 active tropical cyclones, hurricanes, tropical storms, and or tropical depressions in the Atlantic was in 1971. And that is around the same time where, our forefathers and waking up in this truth, going back to Abba Bivens and those men, that's the same time where we've been told and we've been informed that they came on the scene was in like the 70s. It says the 5 systems are Hurricane Paulette, Hurricane Sally, Tropical Storm Teddy, Tropical Storm Vicky, and Tropical Depression Renee. This is an evident token of the times that we're in, man. So peep this as well. So this is from an app called My Radar. Peep this: half of the U.S. is on fire. So not only in the Atlantic, but in the Pacific, you have Carina, right off the shores of the Mexico and all that, in the Southwest Americas. That's going to be the developing storm. Then you have Sally already hitting the shores, Paulette, which can easily take a dip down and go down the coast of the East Coast, hitting New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, all that. You got Tropical Storm Vicky and Teddy, all these storms everywhere, and stuff that's looking like it might be forming. You never know how exactly that's going to go. But all this is happening. You got fires and earthquakes And it looks like earthquakes is quiet, but look at Australia, filled up with fires as well, man. You got earthquakes right off the shores too, right there. So this is an evident token of the times we're in, man. So I got a few precepts. I'll keep this on the screen. I got a few precepts. So this is Nahum 1:3. It says, Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. You see, so you Edomites, you damn devils, and you 2/3 Negroes that sit here, and you so-called Latinos that are wicked and still don't want to change your ways, that sit here and act like the Lord is going to be pacified because he's ever forgiving. The Lord said he's not going to acquit the wicked. He's not going to let them go. It says, Yahweh have his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. So this is the Lord getting down. It says he rebuketh the sea and make it a dry. He dried up the rivers. Bashan languisheth, and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languisheth. The mountains quake at him, and the hills melt, and the earth is burned at his presence. So that's going into those earthquakes and those volcano eruptions. Yeah, the world and all that dwell therein. Who shall stand before his indignation? And who shall abide the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. You see, so this is how the Lord's getting down. So this fury is poured out as fire. Look at this. The Lord is getting tired of America. The Lord is getting tired of it. He's burning it. He's about to drown half. He's drowning half of it, and he's burning the other half, man. The Lord is tired of this place. It says verse Isaiah 29 and 6. It says, thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storm and tempest and flame of devouring fire. You see? Storm, tempest, earthquakes, flame of devouring fire. All America is getting hit by that, man. 2nd Ezra 5:8 says, there shall be also a confusion in many places, and fire shall be oft sent out again. Wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters. So the confusion also in many places is going into these uppers of the people, man. You got people going homeless. Texas is about to get hit by these hurricanes too, to a certain extent. You can just imagine. And they were just evicting all these people. Imagine all these people across America that are being evicted, have nowhere to go in the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of a tropical hurricane season. Winter's coming, and fires all throughout the West Coast, man. That's confusion in many places, and fire shall be off sent out again, and we're seeing that. Wild beasts shall change their places, and just wait till the news comes out about all these random animal attacks, man. It's going to start ramping up, It's Isaiah 30:30. It says, and Yahweh shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and it says, and shall shew the lighting down of his arm with an indignation of his anger, and with flame and devouring fire he scattereth, and he's with scattering and tempest and hailstones. So the Lord's getting down and busy through this weather system, man. Look at this, man. 5 hurricanes in the Atlantic. Now there's 4, because one of them is missing. Probably died down. This is probably the one right here that started and died down, so they called it back and retracted it. But look at this, man. You have to worry about the polar vortex in the Atlantic, in the Arctic snapping, because that's going to bring Category 4 storm winds. Then you got Hurricane Karina. This stuff is going, man. Look at all these fires, man. Everything is on fire, man. Absolutely on fire. 2nd Ezra 15 and 11, it says, and I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn in the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. It says, and they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed. It says, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, going into these weather surges, and with fearful constellation, looking into the heavens and seeing what the weather's going to be like, man. Can you imagine? You have all this land on the West Coast, and there's certain things called grow zones, making it easy to map out the seasons when to plant certain crops. But here it is, at the same time when you're supposed to be planting, you got hella wildfires on the West Coast, while the East Coast is having extreme weather surges, drowning crops. The other side of the country is having everything burnt up. So this grow season, the season that they're looking for, is not going to be optimal, man. So expect a famine to come soon. You know? Stay on your watch. Stay on your watch, man. Stay on your watch. This is the time that the Lord spoke of, man. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to say, call Allah, Yah, Bashimi Al-Shai, Bashim Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the hopeful elect. Shalom.